Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury, the YouTube celebrity and luxury goods expert. Today I'd like to talk about IWC and my anger towards them. And I've got to tell you, firstly, let me confess, I'm an owner of an IWC Ingenieur 3227-01. Now, the 3227 came out in 2005. It was IWC's updated version of the Jaeger-LeCoultre Classic. And it was brought up to date. Made slightly bigger, 42.5mm. It was just classically updated. They chose the new IWC in-house range of movements, the 8000 series, the 80110. That's correct. This was a movement based on, I should say 80,000 series. This was a movement based on the base plate of a Valjoux 7750, but it was all in-house. All in-house. It involved IWC's pendulum winding system, and it was specially done with a soft iron cage around the movement to aid with magnetic protection. The IWC was originally an engineer's watch, just like the Milgauss was Rolex's solution to the same problem. I've got to tell you, the 3227 came out, in-house movement, 80110, and I really love this watch. It was expensive, yes it was. In 2005, it was about $8,500 to $9,000 and it was an expensive watch to make. Guilloche dial, expensive integrated bracelet, no expense spared. This was the ultimate sports watch in the noughties to have. A Grand Classique from Jaeger-LeCoultre. A Grand Classique. Probably the best version of his 70s classics. And what did IWC do? Well, they released a experimental version, the 3228, slightly smaller, with the same 80110 movement. Thank God they kept that. Then what happens? They introduce in 2013 the new IWC 3239 reference. What did they do? They did a number of nasty, vicious things. They cheapened the watch. No more guilloche dial. They tacked on crown guards. Jaeger-LeCoultre would turn in his grave if he could see this. But the biggest catastrophe out of them all, they went from using the 80110 movement to using an ETA clone movement. The Sellita SW200 movement. That's correct. They went from in-house to outhouse. And I gotta tell you, the worst thing about this is that every other watch journalist has said, oh, that's okay, they've kept the price. No, you lousy sons of bitches. No, you lousy sons of bitches. You destroyed the IWC Classic. You destroyed it. And you should be ashamed of yourself. One very reputable source, you can tell these people are bought, stated that they didn't think it's not a great thing. It's not a great deal, not a big deal. They talk about the use of IWC going to the ETA 2892. Well, they've really gone to the SW200, which is a copy of the 2892. They say that it doesn't really matter. IWC chose to use an ETA movement because they wanted to keep the price down. This is bullshit. This is bullshit, IWC. I'm angry. You destroyed it. You destroyed it. I gotta tell you, you destroyed it, IWC. It ain't that was not a good move. I don't understand. How could you go from an 80110 in-house IWC machine to using an EDA 2892, but I think you've actually gone for the SW200 movement. How could you do that? Why would you do that? It's nasty and it's cheap. And I'm sorry, but I can't forgive you for that. I can't forgive you. I'm angry and really cheesed off that you could do such a thing. The Stellita SW200? Why do you people do that? Why would you do that to a classic IWC? Why would you do that? I'm trying to up the brand. Instead, you've made it cheaper, nastier. I got enough haters on my channel hating me for the IWC purchase without you guys doing that. The 3227 is the masterpiece. That is the classic IWC to get. Prices will rise on this watch in the next coming few years as purists realize the classic 3227 is the one to have. IWC, I don't forgive you. I cannot forgive you for what you've done to the new Ingenieur. I'm ArchieLuxury, reporting live on the ArchieLuxury channel. Tell me what you guys think of that.